I feel I don't tell you all often enough that I really do appreciate you all popping by, but with today's vid, I'm going to show you that I am, dead grateful. Hey, welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB, where it's time for me to check out another charting single that missed the top 40 and instead landed in the, bottom 60. Indeed. And if that wasn't bad enough, in this case, we're hearing a song that reached 69, so let's hope we do find it mutually pleasurable. Oh dear. So, I am belatedly returning to the Grateful Dead. Last time I checked them out, which also happens to have been the first time I checked them out ever, a lot of you kind folks pointed me in the direction of their live work, especially from the 70s. And one of these years I will get to some of that probably. But for now, not having a spare half hour to listen to one track, I'm going to hold that advice to one side and go instead for their first charting single, Uncle John's Band, from 1970's Workingman's Dead album. It's described as acoustic and musically concise with close harmony singing, so sounds like my cup of tea, but let's find out if it is now.
Well, the first days are the hardest days, don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door. Think this through with me. Let me know your mind. Whoa, what I want to know is, are you kind? It's a buck dancer's choice, my friends. Better take my advice. You know all the rules by now, and the fire from the ice. Will you come with me? Won't you come with me? Whoa, what I want to know. Will you come with me? Goddamn, will I declare, have you seen the light? Their walls are built of cannonballs. Their motto is don't tread on me. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
Yeah, it's damn gorgeous, isn't it? But you knew that.
It's the same story the crow told me. It's the only one you know. Like the morning sun you come, and like the wind you go. Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait. Whoa, what I want to know. Where does the time go? I live in a silver mine, and I call it Beggar's Tomb. I got me a violin, and I beg you call the tune. Anybody's choice, I can hear your voice. Whoa, what I want to know. How does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band, by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide. Come on along or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
Really interesting percussion in here.
What I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band, by the riverside. Got some things to talk about, here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide. Come on along and go alone, he's come to take his children home.
Yeah. All right, that was, as 99% of you know, I'm sure, the original album version. There was a single edit, but unsurprisingly, Jerry Garcia referred to that as an atrocity. Even though he tried to help with it, it just didn't work, as single edits so often don't. So that was Jerry on lead vocals, in as much as there were lead vocals, because it was really harmonized all the way through, and co-written by Jerry with lyricist Robert Hunter. And as I said, it only peaked at 69, but is considered more important than that suggests. In fact, it's on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's list of songs that shaped rock and roll, and I believe it's on Rolling Stone's top 500 songs of all time as well. As well as it being one of the first Dead songs to be heard by the wider public. So, due to radio playing the album version more often than the rubbish single edits, it was also one of the first times "Goddamn" was heard on the radio, which seems tame now, but was probably quite a big deal back then. In fact, the same year, the Guess Who had Bus Rider, which was a B-side, but got a fair amount of airplay, and that had "I'm So Awful Goddamn Glad I'm Not in Your Shoes" in it, and they got bleeps and bad edits every time that got played. So I'm sure the Dead would have had some of that as well, but obviously some parts of the country played it unedited, which is interesting. Anyway, did I like it? Yes, I think that was hopefully obvious. I did love the arrangement, the acoustic side of things, and the harmony singing, and especially towards the end where they drop out all the music and you just get the a cappella vocals in. I wasn't expecting that, and that was damn lovely. And as I said, the percussion as well, which is driving the song along. It's really different and interesting. So seeing Mickey Hart on drums and percussion, and again, sure, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I had to look up who that was, but yeah, hey, and just to round out the band for anybody who's as ignorant as me, we have Bob Weir on guitar and backing vocals, Ron Pigpen McKernan on harmonica, keyboards and backing vocals, and of course, the name I could have told you without looking, Phil Lesh on bass. Yeah, neat stuff. I don't know how I haven't heard it before, really. Maybe I haven't, just didn't know. That's a possibility, given how long I've existed and how many things I've forgotten that I've heard. But if I had heard it, I wouldn't have known who it was anyway. So that would have been centuries ago. So it was definitely a first time experience hearing it in this fashion, and a highly pleasurable one too, I might add. So yeah, I definitely need, I think probably this album and American Beauty would be my cup of tea from what little I have heard so far. And if I get into the jammy live stuff, it might not be, but it's got to be worth checking out at some point, and I promise I will do that at sometime in the next 25 years, probably. Hey, I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, very much the opposite. Anyway, I usually ask on the bottom 60 series why it wasn't a bigger hit, and it's probably that thing of stations not knowing whether to play the single or the album version and what to do with the goddamn bit in it. So it may have affected radio play and hence chart position, but as we've seen, it's transcended the original time in which it was released and just become a classic. So does it matter that it only hit 69? No, not really at all. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed hearing it with me, and if it happened to be your first time as well, let me know what you thought. And if it happened to be your gazillionth time, let me know if you still enjoy the song, or have you perhaps heard it enough, or is your go-to a completely different version live or otherwise. All comments welcome as ever. And don't forget, you can head to my Buy Me a Coffee page, linked in the description below, to support the channel or request a song, including long ones, if you're so inclined. Meanwhile, stick around for some amazing suggestions from YouTube as to what to watch next, and I will just say thanks for watching and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.